Prayers.
Are you ready?
It's not about counting. It's about.
Yeah, you know this. You think you can tell us what to do, huh? You think that you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better?
You're damn right, Jay. It's about
and bow to the master.
have 379,000 points to face John Moxley.
Bring it down.
And welcome, guys, to the SmackDown Showdown. I'm one of your hosts, Vincent LaSpada. Excuse me, Venomous Vincent. Sorry, Venomous Vincent. Alongside, as always, the news guy, Maddog Kelly. What's going on, my friend? And welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, first of all. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Boxing Day. Today I put in the tab, it's Boxing Day. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas that Canadians celebrate, like my boy Chris Jericho, who tweeted out or Instagrammed something this morning.
What does it mean?
Happy Boxing Day, everybody. And yeah, very excited to see Jericho in WWE next year. Very excited for this.
What does boxing mean?
What? I don't know. It's a box. It's like Canadian Christmas. It's like Canada gets 2 Christmases. You know. It's okay. That's what it is. But happy Boxing Day and happy holidays to everybody. And tonight there was a lot of holiday themed episode. You could call it. Just like
yes,
ours.
we had a very festive SmackDown tonight. It was the holiday edition of SmackDown. This was the last SmackDown of 2025.
And 2-hour SmackDown, by the way. Please note, SmackDown will be moving to 3 hours. We'll also be moving an hour later, by the way, after the show. So please
well, hold on a minute. No.
For that.
No. I don't think we're gonna do that.
Oh. Okay, live on the air, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Even I didn't
think
know.
we're gonna do it like we did it on AEW. I think we're gonna do it where we come on and do a 1 hour watch along with, so then we can end the show still at 10 o'clock. I mean, still at 11 o'clock, but not start late.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, makes more sense.
You're gonna have to keep me posted with that.
Yes.
But yeah, excited for that. That means this might be our last so-called review then of SmackDown. And the night was pre-taped, which was fine. I still enjoyed it, even though I did know a couple of things, thanks to the dirt sheet rumors and Twitter pretty much spoiling everything. But I still enjoyed the episode. I thought tonight was pretty funny, honestly.
Yes. Tonight was a good show. Let's start off with we start the show off with the Joe Henry concert with all the, I call them all the jobbers in the ring that don't ever get
They are not jobbers, good sir. They are people who are no longer in catering, who got kind of promoted, then got kind of demoted because Mandy Rose got fired from the company. So that's who they are. Yeah.
Well, Nick Aldis made this match official with the Miz. Miz comes out, interrupts the concert. The A-list does not
disrespectful, by the way, of the Miz, just to do that. Joe Hendry is singing, his song. It's a great song. And all of a sudden, the Miz just interrupts him.
The Miz comes out and says that since John Cena's gone, now he's earned the right to be the locker room leader and take over into the future. Nick Aldis comes out and makes it a match. The Miracle on 34th Street fight. Which kicks
looks like
off
they
the
brought
show.
it back again, right? This is like a tradition they do, right? They always try and do it with somebody. So
I could have went out this match tonight. I could have.
yeah.
I think it's
And
totally.
don't forget the Easter Bunny was there too, apparently, because we just need Easter Bunny mid ring. So
I still can't figure out how the Miz came in to WWE, coming off Road Rules, MTV Road Rules. Okay, he was on Tough Enough. He was considered a joke back then. He came back. He learned the craft. Became one of the, like, I don't know, fan favorites over the years. And now he's a joke. Like they're making him look like a joke. I don't understand it.
right. Now, I understand. And, Bryan Danielson, he helped out a lot. Shout out to him. He helped really forge Miz's career. And Miz really did have a lot to do with the whole John Cena thing. They've had a lot of great feuds over the years. But yeah, I don't know if the Miz just wants to do this now, or if it's just WWE doesn't have the right writing. But I think it's the creative team, really, man. I mean, I don't think it, personally, I don't think it's the Miz's decision to, like you said, to make him look like a laughing stock and face Joe Henry and even lose to Joe Henry, but putting over the new guys. And Miz always puts over the new guys, he always did that, you know what I mean? So I do agree with you, but I also have to say it all comes down to the creative bad writing, There was a good, somebody once said it was a stupid idea from bad creative. That was Chris Jericho, by the way. He said that once, and he's right. In this case, he's right again. So, yeah.
This match is all over the place. You got Ron Killings as the Easter Bunny. You got the
or actually, our Truth as the Easter Bunny. I believe he's still going by Ron Truth or Truth, whatever. I don't know.
You got Tozawa out there holding the tray of cookies.
Yeah, what was that about? He just held the cookies, put them in the ring mid-match. Otis ate a couple. I saw that. I was, and then they shoved a couple in Miz's face. I really didn't understand it that much, to be honest with you, man. You're laughing because it's a joke, bro. The creative team has nothing going on, so they put the Miz against Joe Hendry, and what are we doing? Here with
answer that question. I wish I can answer
my question. What are we doing here with this? Why is the creative team so bad? And now SmackDown's moving to 3 hours, which means the creative team has to do more now. Bad writing.
Listen, I am so thankful that I'm going to the 2-hour Raw, the last Raw of the New Year's, and it's only 2.5 hours. I'm so glad.
Oh, man, I couldn't do a 3-hour SmackDown. Even if they came here, man, I just couldn't. There's no way, man. There's no way.
It's a long show, man.
Oh, dude, I know. I mean, a SummerSlam felt like an eternity, but
it's longer than that, Maddog.
But
it's a 4-hour show because it starts at 7.
Well, AEW, I've never been to one of the pay-per-views. I know the pay-per-views last forever, I've heard, but I've done the Collision, and Collision starts at like 6. And then after that, they do the main Collision from 8 to 10. So you're there for about 4 hours. Yeah. If you want to watch Ring of Honor, but I don't need, I didn't really care for Ring of Honor. We got there around like 7. We waited for the Collision. That's when Punk was in AEW, ladies and gentlemen. That's how far back that dated. But then I did Dynamite, and Dynamite, I think, had a couple matches before when I went into Newark that year, when I did Dynamite. But it wasn't It was more 8 to 10, and then we got out of there by like 10 o'clock to 10:15. They didn't do really anything after. I think Darby Allin spoke. That was it. But still, though, it was, it was fun. But the last SmackDown I went to was Madison Square Garden, and that was a 2-hour show. And then that we got out of there right away, and we got on the bus and we went home. So it worked out
The
well.
year I did Revolution in Orlando, it was 5 hours.
Whoa, I don't know. I mean, wow. I know Full Gear runs about anywhere from 4 to 6. My buddy told me he just went to Full Gear. I didn't go. I was in the hospital, but at that time. But my buddy told me it was a while before they got out there. And they didn't get done till like 1:30, he said. So, and they I went to the bar, but
Joe Henry gets to win on this Miracle on 44th Street fight. And we roll to the back with Carmella Hayes chatting with one of the upcoming NXT superstars. Ilya Dragunov interrupts, and we have a match for later tonight for the United States Open Challenge. Carmella Hayes will take on the champion Ilya Dragunov, which turned out to be a really, really good match.
Probably best match of the night, honestly, man. I'm not gonna lie.
We also see Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss backstage. Woo! Trending naughty and nice signs between them. We also see Drew McIntyre backstage as well, walking around asking questions before we go to break. We come back from break. We show a promo commercial with Aleister Black. Tells us about Damian Priest and how he and Selena Vega, who joins the party way through to help him return the violence and strip him down, making him uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Aleister Black.
I hate this so much, and I want to jump in. I'm sorry, I gotta jump in on this. Aleister Black was Malachi Black in AEW. You know this. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. No way. I'm not doing it. And it was so good. And it was so good because they turned Giulia Hart, this girl who was who can't really wrestle at all, into something totally badass with the House of Black. Now, House of Black, is a joke because they left and he's in WWE, and he's a joke here in WWE. And, I just hate it so much. But at that time, man, the peak, and I was watching a YouTube video on this the other night. House of Black was at a peak, man, during AEW's peak, man. It was like, damn, like they were doing some good shit. And now it's just, he's back in WWE and they're doing nothing with him. And it really sucks.
Yeah. We knew this was going to happen. I say it all the time. There's too many superstars in WWE that, they don't get a chance to show show off their talent. So you're getting what a secondhand show gets. We're getting little matches with some of these stars that they should be mainstream champions, that they don't even get the chance to even wrestle on these shows. Let's get into this match with Lash Legend and Charlotte Flair
with Alexa Bliss, by the way. Don't forget.
I feel like Lash Legend is turning out to be another oh God, what's her name? Jay Cargill. Like they seem very similar in styles. And I'm very surprised that they let Charlotte win this match, knowing that she's wrestling like ass. She was very slow.
Stupid idea, bad creative. I don't know why they let Charlotte win.
It actually wasn't a bad match.
No, it wasn't. It was a good match.
You can tell that Charlotte's is slowing down. Like you can tell that she's not 100%, and she's slow at the gun. Even when she hits the ropes, she hits them very slow. So I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, there could have been a lot worse than this, but they put on a good fight, these two.
Yeah,
Charlotte gets the pinfall.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but the main story, and I've been hearing it, and and now they're saying they're not gonna do it, and now they are gonna do it, and it is gonna be Alexa and Charlotte. The breakup, then they don't want to break them up. The next week, oh, they are gonna break up and have the match at Mania. Oh, they can't fit the match at Mania. So I don't know, but that should be the main story. Is Alexa and Charlotte fighting each other at WrestleMania. That's what I want to see. I don't want to
I'm
see
not
them
even
go
thinking
after
about
the belt
WrestleMania.
again.
I still have to go through this horrible Saudi Arabia Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Jericho's gonna be there, so it's not gonna be all bad. Okay. Yeah. I had to throw that
just
out
wish it
there
was
again. I think I'm trying to break my record. How many times I say Chris Jericho in a stream? When you're gonna need a counter, Katie? Need a
supposedly
counter.
Chris Jericho is going to be number 30 in the Rumble. I've heard this several
Correct.
times. Not sure yet. Let's go backstage after this match. We see Trick Williams. And I guess
Whoop
now he's a
that
free agent.
I gotta do that, by the way, every time you say that. It's whoop
He's a
that
free
trick.
agent meeting with Nick Aldis. Cody Rhodes rolls up. And I guess we're getting our first glimpse of the new feud now. It's going to be Trick and Cody. Is that what we're getting at?
I guess I thought they wanted to do Drew and Cody to the ground, but who knows? I don't know. Maybe could be Trick and Cody.
We get a promo of the Insane Clown Posses.
No, my
and the
family
MFTers.
tree, the best thing on SmackDown. Still continue.
And they're embracing the promo for Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six. This is a feud that's going on in SmackDown.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be War Games, and I talked to our buddy Z, and Z's like, well, they really couldn't do that because they didn't really have a full story with that at that time. That's why they ran the War Games match they did run. He was telling me, that they ran the War Games match they ran because the story really wasn't progressed. But now, yeah, they're really trying to build up something, and hopefully they do something at the Rumble or maybe WrestleMania. I do hopefully we'll get some sort of big match there. Maybe like a steel cage or something. I don't know.
Hopefully we'll get something.
I do hope because they wanted it. The idea was from multiple sources at this point. They said that was the original idea, but then they said, well, it's kind of felt too rushed. So they wanted to play it out longer. So that's why they went with the War Games they went with. Which are still good. I still enjoy War Games. I thought it was fun.
Let's get into the highlight of the night, man.
Sure.
I think we all knew this was going to be the highlight of the night. I'm very surprised that yeah, let me pull it up here. Give me 1 second here.
Take your time. Like I said, I believe we're talking about the US title match, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this was the best match of the night, for sure. I mean, yeah, like I said, just these two, they were great. Oh, my tree stopped. Let me see if I can fix it.
Okay, let me
there we go.
turn on
respin again. Okay, my tree stopped spinning for a minute, but now I fixed it.
Share my screen.
Anyway, but yeah. This was a back and forth. And this was a back and forth, and I didn't know who was going to win. And honestly, it really sucks that, social media exists, because a couple of days ago, I did know who won the match, but this match was solid, man. This really was.
Can you see it?
I do see it.
So we start the match off. These two guys, they're I mean, I overestimated Ilya Dragunov now, because I feel like he wrestled better at NXT than he does now. And I'm not going to sit here and say
thought he was pretty good, honestly. I mean, I didn't think he really lost it. I mean, maybe, he had a little more polish in NXT, but
I thought this was a good match.
yeah.
I think Carmelo Hayes took him to the limit. And you gotta realize too, this is two different styles of wrestling. Carmelo Hayes is more of a high flyer, move set kind of guy, and Ilya Dragunov is more of a, I would say, slapper / brawler. Kind of reminds me of Pete Dunne a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. They fired him.
Did they fire him?
They did. Yeah, they fired him. Yeah.
That's horrible. He was such a great wrestler.
He was. He's on the indies now. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken.
We get a couple close-ups of Ilya Dragunov's his brace. I didn't know he had a full brace going on his leg.
Yeah, he's injured, and I think that's why they gave up the title to Carmelo. Sorry for the spoiler here, but yeah. I think that's why they did this, because Dragunov got injured a while back.
This match went back and forth, and
yep.
There was a couple times where I thought it was going to end. It's just, I mean, these two guys, this was a 5-star pay-per-view match. It really was. This is one of those matches that had you on the edge of your seat.
It did. I was on the edge of my seat. This was, like I said, the best match of the night.
Here, let me.
But no, yeah, this match was great, man. I mean, it had everything you wanted, and like you said, the two styles that really don't fit, they kind of jived well together in this match, and it was really good. I mean, I know the show was taped and all, which kind of sucked, because I kind of, figured out that, Carmelo won a couple days ago. But still, I really enjoyed the match. I thought it was good, and honestly, congrats to the new champion, and hopefully Dragunov does take some time off to go get that leg healed, because I know he has that leg injury.
So yes. So we do have a new United States champion, Carmelo Hayes.
It went for like half of the show, man. It went for like a half hour, I think. I don't know how long it went for, but it felt like a half hour with commercials.
We go backstage after the commercial break, and Carmelo Hayes is cutting a promo. He gets attacked by Johnny Gargano, which I don't know what's going on.
Is that who that was? It was funny. My feed was cutting out during that, so I didn't catch it.
And did you notice that the crate is upside down?
Oh yeah. You know why, right?
Well, I mean, I see Miz.
Well, yeah. But you know why they're doing that, right? The whole down thing.
Is there a subliminal message in it?
What? Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, you don't know what's going on?
No, tell me.
All right. So January 5th, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Monday Night Raw Upside Down match. I don't know what the hell this will be, but this will be a match. This will be the WWE Stranger Things crossover event we've all been waiting for, including yours truly, which is Maddog. This is gonna be great. I can't wait for this. This will be January 5th.
Why can't they just
This
leave
will
it
be on
alone?
Monday Night Raw. This will be on Netflix. Stranger Things cast will be in attendance, I believe, for this show. This will be live. There will be action. It's gonna be, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be, Stranger Things WWE crossover. I thought this was fake, and then WWE themselves and Netflix came out with the promotional material for this, saying this is real, this is happening, and that's why everybody's focused on the 5th. That's why they want this free, whatever hell, 3 from hell, whatever match, because I think they're gonna do it on Raw. I don't think they're gonna do it on SmackDown.
I'm so glad that you can take something that's so over on Netflix and turning into a positive with this crossover with Raw.
I mean, Netflix themselves said, hey, we have the biggest show on television, in the millennia right now, not even, and then the multi-sphere, okay, of TV shows. And then you have, WWE, which is the #1 promotion, obviously in the world. And you put those things together, you get the Stranger Things crossover event on January the 5th.
But can I just stop you real quick and ask you what's going on here with the Johnny Gargano and Carmelo Hayes? Do we really think that? I mean, does Gargano really think that he's going to be a United States champion?
Maybe in his mind, I don't know. Maybe you could put, maybe if Gargano wins, maybe you can have him and Tommaso Ciampa duke it out. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun to see.
And why are we wasting our time with these two women here?
I don't know which women you're talking about. I don't see anything on the screen anymore.
You don't see nothing on the screen?
I don't see the screen anymore. No, the screen's gone.
Hold on.
I saw the screen, and then all of a sudden the screen left.
Okay.
So
I didn't know. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, you do that now. Yes. So
I'm talking about Chelsea Green. Why are we wasting our time with Chelsea Green and Alba Fyre?
Because she's champion, is she not? Double champion, I think.
I know.
I could be wrong.
I think it's just as funny as the CEO is champion is just as funny as Chelsea.
No. At least Mercedes can wrestle. I mean, Chelsea Green can wrestle too.
Stop it. You know she can't wrestle. Oh my God. I can't believe you just said that.
Hey, it's true. I mean,
she's horrible.
Have you seen Mercedes? I mean, have you seen Sasha Banks? She's put on some bangers, man. I mean,
yeah, where? In WWE, not in NXT.
Yeah, or not in AEW. Hell yeah. WrestleMania.
Yeah.
What was it? WrestleMania,
yes.
Dallas.
In WWE, yes, and some bangers. Not in AEW. She's not put on no bangers in AEW.
There was that one match against Toni Storm. That was a classic.
All right. I'll give you one. And who are these girls? Is this new? What is this? Who are these two girls?
That's Giulia. I met her back in August. She's a nice girl. She doesn't really know much English, but that's okay. And the other girls from NXT, Cara James or whatever her name is, Kira James, whatever. They're called the Beautiful Madness, by the way, if you want the tag team name. And then of course you got the Alba Fyre, who was actually Kelly Lee Ray from NXT UK, and Chelsea Green on the other side.
Alba Fyre, who used to be what?
Kelly Lee Ray. She used to be the NXT UK Women's Champion. She used to be that redhead.
No wonder why she looked familiar. I was always wondering where she went. I didn't know that's her.
That's her. Yeah, they renamed her. They did the whole thing with her and Elsa Dawn for a while, Misfits of Darkness or whatever, and then they dropped Elsa Dawn. Elsa Dawn went to AEW, or Isla Dawn, whatever her name is, and Kelly, or Alba Fyre is with Chelsea Green now.
This match was just okay. I mean, there were some clever moves on some of this, but I really don't think that I think
know that Alba Fyre was Kelly Lee Ray. Yeah,
I don't know. I
yeah,
kept thinking this girl was part of the Beautiful People.
yeah.
Um,
So, like I said, she had a tag partner, Ella Dawn or whatever. She's now in AEW, believe it or not. She just debuted like a month ago or so in AEW now, which is kind of funny. But yeah,
again, I could have won without this match. I mean, if it wasn't for
it
these
was a
girls looking
filler,
really
right?
good,
They needed time to fill, and this is what they did. They bring out Chelsea Green, and honestly, she definitely gets the crowd going, and she yeah, they always have to feature her on SmackDown, you know, especially since she's double champion with Ethan Page.
well, Alba Fire and Chelsea Green grit the loss tonight.
They did.
So
Giulia's coming good, is gunning for that belt again. You know, she wants that belt back.
now this guy's from what? Who's this guy from? This guy's from that the pretty poisoner,
deadly, I believe, right?
and they're
Pretty
broken up now.
Yes. I believe so. They're solo stars. Yeah.
Oh,
I believe that one's Kit Wilson. I think the other one's Elton Price or something like that. Elliot Price or something.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it. This is a joke. This last segment was a joke. Again, another filler.
This whole thing with the referee thing, I want to jump in on this, right? My Wi-Fi cut out during this, so I didn't see any of this, but I had to go on my phone to watch the rest of this. But you know, yeah, this is the story that they want to run. They want to make sure that the you know, everybody gets their apologies for what Drew McIntyre did. Man, he did some bad stuff. You know, you can't touch an official in the WWE.
Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring. Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring.
It's just, you know, it's just, this is the writing on SmackDown, man. And now they're moving to 3 hours. I just can't believe what we're doing here, man.
So Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring and is supposed to pay the fine and apologize to this referee. He comes out, he pays the fine. He starts to say, you know, he starts to tell the referee that he's sorry. And
got some pyro there, you know. I was fancy with the pyro. Yeah. It's funny there, and then they said that there were reports that they're scaling back on the pyro and blah blah, and here they are with the pyro. So pretty funny with that, you know.
I don't really understand where they're. I don't understand where they're scaling back on the pyro.
They said they want to in 2026. It could be a TKO thing. I don't know. We'll see, but I personally think it's more of the arena codes, if you ask me. From what I've gathered, I know a lot of the arenas kind of hate the pyro.
Well, you say that though, but and all the big wig concert you know country stars and all the rock people, they bring pyro too. So I mean, if you're not doing it with WWE, you have to not do it with everybody though.
That's true. So maybe it's not the arenas. Maybe it is just TKO trying to scale back money. That's why they're not hiring anybody in 2026. Oh, more on that later.
So we get back from commercial break. Nick Aldis. You know, this guy reminds me of. He reminds me of one of the characters from the Casino. You know, with Joe Pesci. With Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
He reminds me of one of the guys that's running the casino with these jackets. These this guy. This you know what drives me nuts about Nick Aldis is he used to be a great wrestler at NWA. And then he went to TNA, and then he got a job in WWE, and they said your talent is not needed no more. Let's make you a general manager. And I'm just like, oh my God. This guy is such a great talent in the ring, and you're wasting his talent by putting a suit on him.
Well, I mean, they do that with a lot of them, right? But yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, you know.
We
I
go back
think.
and forth. Drew McIntyre was talking about his wife Melissa. I really thought that the referee was going to smack him, and this not happened. And then he insults him some more, and then of course, why not bring out the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes? Because we
Yay! Everybody's favorite.
we need
Yay!
him.
Cody
We need him to
Rhodes.
come out. Some more trash talking that keeps going on, and
Yay, Cody Rhodes.
this just this I don't know this I wish I could say that I hate when they end. I hate when they end a show like this on a promo. Like, to me, it's just
Well, I mean, they didn't just end promo. They ended with the 3 stages of hell match.
Is that what he said? It's gonna happen? 3 stages of hell?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't know what that's gonna look like. I don't know when they're gonna run that. I don't know if they're gonna run that next week, I guess, on the opener of SmackDown. I'm assuming that's when they're gonna run this. I thought they would do that on the whatchamacallit of the Stranger Things thing, because that would make a lot more sense.
Listen, don't start sounding like the Sandlot. You're like,
no. Sorry about that. I was just saying that it would make more sense to do it on the Stranger Thing crossover. But
hey, no sleeping over there.
But like I said, man, that was the show, and it was a good show for what it was, but honestly, so much stuff was just not needed, and just so bad creative right now. Like Raya's Raw kicking ass, and then NXT's kicking more ass. I mean, even some of the stories in AEW were doing better, and you know about that, about some of the stories in AEW.
No, there's nothing in AEW that's kicking Raw's ass.
No, I mean, they're not Raw. But SmackDown, yes, I have to say.
Yeah, there she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cactus Katie from the AEW All Elite Heat podcast show. Woo! Anyway,
she had to come on here because she know we were talking shit about AEW.
I wasn't. I said it was doing better than SmackDown. No, I think NXT's really been the highlight lately of WWE. I think Raw's been doing pretty good too, but SmackDown just seems to be the lamest. I don't know why. I mean, even the savior Cody Rhodes can't save the show. I don't understand it, man. I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to get to the point where they're going to bring back the stupid draft, and then we're not going to be able to see.
Actually, I have something if you want to roll my thing. If not, I could just go into it. I know we're crunched for time here, so if you don't want to roll the intro, I can just go into what I have here for it.
Hold on. Let me find your intro. Hold on.
If you want to, real quick. I'm gonna take a drink while we wait. Okay, yeah. That was Tony Khan, man. He
here it is. Here's your intro.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna continue. Okay. I'm just gonna roll with the punches and just go here with what I got. You done yet?
Trash.
Can I?
Trash.
Someone's playing around with the things. What happened to that?
I'm confused. I really did think your intro is on here.
I thought we had it. Honestly, maybe we don't. I gotta look for it. I thought it was
somebody.
Here it is.
Trash.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna roll with it. All right. So I'm gonna cut to the chase finally. TKO.
Hey guys, what's up?
Trash.
All right. I don't even know what the hell is going on. So I'm just gonna
ahead.
just say this.
You got some news stories for us.
Yeah, no. Well, it's not even TKO. The WWE draft might be fading out of existence.
Thank God.
Not because of TKO, because the ESPN wants them to fade out of existence. Now, ESPN was going to do this whole thing for the draft, and they still might, by the way. They might do one final draft on ESPN and cover it like they do with the NFL draft. But in reality, ESPN wants to get rid of it. So,
well, I mean, these bigger partners are, you got to remember you're not playing with small fish anymore. These big time companies don't want to deal with the stupidity that we what's going on right now.
Well, you think it would be TKO trying to scale back or no, it's actually ESPN telling WWE, no, we don't want to cover this. They might still do one, by the way. There is a possibility. I have it in my notes here that it does say that there might be one more draft. But after that, they said, maybe, this is going to fade out. So, honestly, let it fade out. I don't care if they cross over this, that. And everyone's all like, oh, this guy has this thing on SmackDown. Who cares? Let them go wherever the hell they want.
Trash.
If Roman Reigns wants to go on Raw, let him. I say if Jey Uso wants to go to SmackDown, let him. I think, just let these guys go, because no matter what, they'll put asses in seats. And that's what it's really about right now for TKO and WWE. It's the asses in the seats. Next thing I got here is Backlash, man. We're talking about the 2026 Backlash. You know where that's going to be? Take a guess.
Atlanta?
No. Puerto Rico.
So they're going back to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, they're going back. They announced it. They will announce it soon. Bad Bunny is going to be involved in some way, and that's all I know. So how
love these politics.
But yes, Puerto Rico Backlash. Multiple sources have said that Joe Henry and a bunch of others will be moving up to the main roster in 2026.
Isn't Joe Henry already there?
What?
Isn't Joe Henry already on the main roster?
Not exactly. He's also in NXT. He's back and forth right now. He's not officially moved to the SmackDown roster, as like John Cena was moved to the alumni page. I saw that the other day when I was on scrolling through the superstars. So I just do that from time to time when I get bored. I just scroll through the WWE superstars, and John Cena's on the alumni page. Anyway, so the other thing I got here real quick was it turns out Blake Monroe is hurt. I don't know how or why, but she's hurt. And they know that, there was this whole thing where she botched the title and blah, blah, blah. So, they don't know her injury. And that's really all I have for this week. I really didn't find too much tonight. But yeah, the biggest story. Thanks. The biggest,
Trash.
would be oh, and another thing, TKO doesn't want to hire any TNA guys because they're trying to scale back what is it? They're trying to scale back on money. So they don't want to hire any TNA hopefuls or whatever in WWE right now in 2026 because they want to try and cut back. Which is insane because I thought TKO had a lot of money, and here they are not willing to get some of the big names from TNA over to WWE. There's a lot of big names I think who can definitely be big players in WWE.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love the
mean,
politics.
it really does suck. It sucks that TKO took over, because the shit on the site is so expensive. I was on the site the other day. I wanted a Cody Rhodes hat. My mom got it for me for Christmas. I'm happy. I would show it off, but it's in a box behind me. I don't want to get the box and start going through the stuff. But, like I said, it just sucks. It sucks they took over. Fanatics Fest is so expensive. I want to go, but it's so pricey. Then you have to pay to meet them all. And, it really does, man. And then the price for tickets, man. The price for tickets is crazy. I mean, 2026, they're only going to go up more, man, for 3-hour SmackDown. So.
Just to let you know, I'm not paying to go to Raw this on Monday.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I'm getting free tickets from Netflix.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm not going.
Monday is that the what's the next? Wait, hold on. Monday that is the 29th. So that will be before the big crossover events. The big crossover event will be on the 5th, by the way, the 5th of January. So I don't know where that's going to be, but I know that's going to be huge for Netflix and Stranger Things.
So I will be at
and
Raw
WWE too. So
taking some video and some pictures. So I'll be giving you guys an update on how Raw went. Before we go, anything else you want to add to the SmackDown Showdown before we leave for the last SmackDown Showdown of 2025?
No, yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. I turned 31, I think, in 2 days from now, right? Yeah, so that's exciting.
I wish I was 31.
Yeah. What?
I wish I was
31. But yeah. No, birthday's 28th, by the way. But anyway, Happy New Year. Thank you all for joining us on this SmackDown journey here. We're gonna get this together. I've had a few bumps in the road, but I'm better now, and I'm really looking forward to 2026. We got a lot of big things planned for this show. I'm very excited for it. And can't wait to do these watch-alongs, with the bad creative they got. So, yeah.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have for you tonight. I'm your host, Venomous Vincent, alongside my co-host, Maddog Kelly, and we'll see you guys next year, 2026. Happy New Year, everybody.